Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived and rested our chariot in the Sallochy car park. Sallochy is on the east coast of Loch Lomond, and we're just about to cross the road out of the car park because we need to go back over to get to the Sallochy Trail, which is what we're going to walk today. It's about 2 miles long and it's listed on here as strenuous, so who knows what it'll be like.
So anyway, let's go and find out what's happening.
When you start the walk, come out of the car park and come to these red way markers, which are the things that you're looking for. And this is the Sallochy Trail. And I can see the next one just up here ahead of me. We're going to cross to the other side of the road now and join on here where the next red marker is beyond these two.
It's not busy today because today is
Christmas Day. Merry Christmas.
What's it got?
You can smell the smell. Somebody's got a fire going. It smells lovely.
I quite like this.
This is very soft underfoot. It's like lots and lots of moss on this. It's an unusual path. Lots of discarded pine cones. Not alien pine cones, just pine cones.
How do you know they're not alien? They look a bit long.
Oh, for a wee while there I thought they were dog dropping.
Big dog.
Same thing.
These two posts that you see measure how many people are coming through the trail.
They don't measure them, they count them.
This is definitely...
Numerically.
This is one trail you're definitely going to have your boots on. I wouldn't recommend it in trainers because it's very soft and squishy. And right now it's probably quite damp. Listen to that. Isn't that a lovely sound? Sound of the burn. And as I mentioned when we were on our way up, there's absolutely tons of moss right about here. All different colours. It's amazing.
What's this? We've got 2 marked ways to go.
Well, it's a loop really, so it just depends on what way you want to go.
Well, we're going uphill, aren't we?
So what way do you want to go?
Well, it's a loop and there's an extension off to the left of it to go along and then come back to join the loop again. We'll take the left. Or do you want to take the up? Take the right and go up and then come back round and down the way?
No, we'll go left.
But we know it's a big loop anyway, so we won't get lost.
I'm pretty sure the trail intends for you to go right, but it doesn't really matter.
This is lovely.
Now, whether we go left or go right, it's a loop, so we're on the right path. Yeah, look.
Yeah. I just don't think I've ever seen so many different types of green. It's just lovely. All the different colours of grass, moss, ferns.
There are no ferns, they're all deep.
It's really lovely. Well, those ferns are dead, yes, but I mean, as in those, like those ones there, just there on the other side of the, off the side of the wee bridge.
They're dying.
The air smells so fresh. It's lovely. Really is lovely.
Isn't it?
It is very, very lovely.
Oh, there's a bit of a waterfall. Anyone want a bath?
When you're out walking, I think this is one of the best things that you can see. I love the wee waterfall just rushing down from the hills. And when it's been raining like it has been recently, it just looks lovely and it sounds lovely as well.
So how come they're dead but those two aren't?
No,
That one's dead too.
Mm-hmm.
That's plant discrimination, surely. We've come into this avenue of botches, I don't know, is this Botch Street? Who cares, it's closing in.
What street?
It's closing in. Would you like some, whatever kind of moss that is?
I was wondering that also. It's very strange.
Moss. Upon further investigation, this moss appears to be a species of moss scientifically named Polytrichum commune. It's a species of moss found in many regions with high humidity and rainfall, which I guess is self-explanatory as to the fact that it's grown in Scotland. High rainfall, maybe not so much humidity, but high rainfall. It says the species can be exceptionally tall for a moss, with stems often exceeding 30 centimetres and rarely reaching 70. Big pieces of moss. This way.
Up and over.
I nearly crushed the commune. Look, common moss. That's very slippy.
Washy,
Moss, you make?
washy.
Joke like that. You did slip.
This is not the steadiest thing I've ever put my feet on.
Is it like the Bridget Glenfinlas, the sticky one?
Probably boggy underneath.
Yes, it's probably boggy underneath. I was going to shove the yak in to see, but he wouldn't let me.
You slow.
I know. Well, no, these two are always cruel to me, so.
Oh, no, not.
Sometimes.
Well, that's a bit pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
No, not maybe, because look,
Good for.
you can just...
I don't know.
That is a style for stepping over fences. What generally are only put up when there's no other way to get over the fence.
Maybe
But in this
fence
case,
fell down.
you can just walk around the fence.
Maybe fence fell down.
Come on, we'll show everybody the style.
There you go. I'll wait here.
That's true, how many people have styles? Looks like an old one right now. Been over one of these before, but it was new, and this one's quite... That's actually still quite solid, that's surprising. Style.
Have you got style?
It has style if you ask me. I said it has style if you ask me.
I think what they should have actually done though is they should put one style going one way and another style going the other, and on the opposite end that you climb up, they should have had a wee chute.
That would be funny. We reckon that since that style's there, this must have been a path at some point going down this way, considering the way the leaves are all set down in a slightly dug out area. I suppose it would make room for a path.
It doesn't look as if it's been used for a long, long time, because I don't see any other evidence for more path behind it.
There is asphalt under there, so obviously at one point it was a path. I just bury that again.
Now we just come up a wee bit of a steep hill there, and well, we just thought we would take it easy. Interestingly, it's going to go back down again. We thought we would be taking a left.
We are.
We are, but we're going down again, and we reckon it's going to veer off to the left again. Hopefully we'll get to see those ruins.
Up there somewhere probably.
Yeah, I would say.
Over that way.
Hello, Marker.
What? No.
It's heading up away again.
Are you from the south now?
Yes.
It's a heading up away now.
We often mention our friend Fern, so we just thought we'd actually find out what it was actually called. And this particular variety of
This is
fern,
our husband.
This is a male fern. It's called Dryopteris felix mass, the male fern, and it's a common fern of the temperate northern hemisphere.
It's Fern's husband.
It likes damp, shaded, and wet environments.
All of the above.
All of the above.
It's Fern's husband.
Fern's husband, yeah.
She never even invited us to the wedding.
I know she didn't.
Unbelievable.
Shocker.
Her husband's been looking a bit sad since she passed away this winter. He's all drowsy. And he's fallen over. The male fern's looking discombobulated. I bet you thought I was kidding. Look behind me. Look at all of the dead ferns, they're everywhere. Dead fern after dead fern after dead fern. There's so many ferns, they're all dead. This is a really big hill, so we're going slow. New marker for one thing, but also from up here you can see over the trees. It's very, very foggy at high altitude.
That view behind me of Loch Lomond, and even this weather, it's just so amazingly beautiful.
Now, obviously crossed out onto a forest type road. I hope it's not a road to nowhere.
I sincerely hope it's not a road to nowhere. That's a Talking Heads reference for any of you boomers out there that remember that song. Jack said you should stop advertising boomer music.
You don't advertise it.
I know, well I'm a boomer, so...
I only said this isn't the road to nowhere.
Yeah, which reminded me of the Talking Heads song. So what?
You're actually doing it again, you actually you're the cruel one.
She gave him an unnecessary plug.
Mm.
See you in a wee while.
See you in a bit.
Well, we've come across this, which is a pool of some kind flooded with what looks like rainwater. There are signs here that says quarry, keep out, so I would assume that this might even be a flooded quarry. Speculation, but it makes sense, doesn't it? Perhaps it's not in use anymore, or something. I'd imagine these are old quarries.
So we're just taking a wee right away from the quarry there. We reckon this takes up to the top of something more oil or water. It looks like the spot right in front of us.
Yep. How did the Picts and the Gaels and the Scots do this all day, every day? Quarrying and climbing and hiking. With half the year that we have now. Less than half. Yep. It's a bit slippy. Yep, we found it. I see that. Oofed.
So here we are at the top of that, people. I know you're looking at a stone just now, but I wanted to talk to you and then I'll reveal this. We didn't want to bring Unicorn up here because it's we travel a lot quicker without her. So we left her in a safe place. I can actually see her down there. Down there.
Oh, so she is. You can see her big pink jacket.
Right, I'm going to reveal this to you. And it's a clear day. We get to see right over Can't remember what the island is on the left.
No.
And then just down there you get Sallochy and North Point.
There's lots of
Sallochy.
lots of mist brushing over us right now.
Various mountains. Possibly a way through there as well somewhere. Way up there takes you up the top end of Loch Lomond. Up there somewhere in the mist you get down there. That's the road that we've come up and we've travelled the way around. You can see full trees there. Where the quarry is.
It was a few more twists and turns than we were expecting.
No, one and a half. Look at that, look at the clouds passing by, look.
Aye.
Anyway, you'll join us again when we get back down to the Unicorn. It's only take us about 10 minutes or so, but you won't be aware of that time, so
Feel that.
so we're not going to stand up here too long. Unicorn's down there. Can't see it at the moment, but she's down there. I think she walked down a wee bit to the grassy part where we come up.
Take refuge for the mist. Gobby.
Peekaboo.
Gobby.
Guess what?
What?
You've got the bear too.
Huh?
Anyway. That's where we were, up the top of that wee peak there. Nothing massive, but wow, what a gorgeous view. I can only imagine how beautiful that would be in a nice sunny spring or summer. Or even into early autumn.
Sunburnt white skin.
Yep. There we go, that's us back at Unicorn. Back where we left Unicorn, I should say. Okay then, let's go and explore the rest of it.
You know, it's kind of funny how different climates parallel. For example, the Bahamas at the moment are in the 20s of Celsius and we're stuck here on bloody Silent Hill, but there you go. That's what it's like to be Scottish, isn't it? What?
Australia. Perth will be making probably the high 20s to the mid 30s as well.
I'd like to say that we get the short end of the stick, but since we've grown up in this climate, we've grown to prefer it.
So beautiful. And it's really not that cold today.
The Unicorn doesn't like the cold, but if I can feel my fingers nipping, then it's comfortable.
Really pockets.
A wee bit wet, but it's quite pleasant.
Yeah. I have to say, it's probably much better not to come up this way if you don't have bloody strong calf muscles. Because particularly going down that way that we just came up, where it's meandering, it's really slippy on the way down, but also the fact that this road all the way up is a constant incline, so you're walking up and up and up and up and up with no respite until you get all the way up there. Whereas going up the way we came, as I said before, it meanders, so you get wee temporary moments of solace from your leg-induced agony. Or in the Unicorn's case, knee-induced agony.
Yeah, like me and fine. Your favourite yet?
What?
Old man's beard.
Way. Did you know that when a tree grows old man's beard, it means it's old? Because it's got a beard and it's an old man. Oh, I thought Titanoboa was meant to be extinct. For those of you that don't know, that's a prehistoric species of gigantic boa constrictor that was native to many places in the world during the time of the dinosaurs.
These ones are native plastic custard Scottish snakes.
Yeah.
Scottish custard snakes.
They look very similar to the native Scottish table stick insects.
Here we have another 2 red markers on which I'm assuming is reading again.
Ah, but see, that's the way we would have come up if we had come up the path, because look, and that's a red marker marking over that way, so the ruins must surely be over that way.
Over there.
Yes.
That way? No, let's go that way.
And still walking on, having ignored the 2 red markers on our right. As we were walking down, we just kept walking along this trail and there's another one on the left.
Have you noticed yet that
It's a bit confusing.
Have you noticed that the markers in this trail are conveniently spaced apart in such a way that you'll start walking, think you're lost, and go, I think we're on to Plums here, and then suddenly there's another marker right there.
Just here.
What? Oh, down there.
Well, you want to walk down there?
Well, that's where the marker is.
Oh, so it is. Look at that. I was walking straight ahead there. I was looking for the next marker on my left.
Well, it turns out it was on your right the whole time.
So we could have taken that trail. We just stopped that there. But there's another one here, so... Ah well, let's go. Why not? We're being very, very quiet just now because we don't know what's going to be in these woods.
Could be trolls. Right,
Trolls?
trolls, elves.
I think the unicorn has a
Fairies.
folklore. I was going to say fairies, that's the main thing in the woods.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
No laughing. Nope, nothing in here.
Vengeful fairies, supposedly in Scottish folklore, like to protect the woods to keep people from getting in. I don't know why they were so angry. And just so you know, folks, that's not fairies as in like Tinkerbell, F-A-I. That's fairy as in F-A-E-R-I-E-S. That's the Scottish version of a fairy.
Yeah.
And they're elementals. They're elemental creatures and they're very, very scary and very, very dangerous, so they say. That's actually where it comes from. Fairy. The modern kind of fairy that you see in Disney stems from our fairies and our folklore. It's actually nice and sheltered in here.
It's a lovely stuff. Maybe we should have come up this way.
Is that a trail cam? Oh no, it's just a bit of metal. Oh yes, is there anyone here that they've reintroduced wolves to Scotland?
Wolves?
Yes, wolves.
They've released wolves back into the Scottish Highlands.
Well, other places too, in undisclosed locations, so we'll never actually know where any of them are until we come across them.
Grey wolves.
Grey wolves?
Uh-huh.
How big are they?
Well, they're the second largest wolf species that we know of, so quite big. They're about, give or take, about that size. Up to about there.
And we're in the woods.
And we're in the woods. And you
We're
might...
with a bear in the woods, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, here a bear. See, it's fine. Then again, though, they do pack up and fight bears.
That's true.
Then again, what?
I said, then again, they do pack up and fight bears in groups of 6 so that the bear can't win. Then the bear has to flee back to its den.
That's a unicorn will stab them with a horn. No, I wouldn't really.
I hate to break it to you, but unicorns aren't real. You're a horse.
Okay, my horse with a horn stuck on my head.
Unless you count bicornus or unicornus.
Here's the thing, can you pet the wolves?
No.
Technically, yes, you could.
You probably could, but you probably
Chain milk
don't.
glove on?
You would have no hand.
Did you forget that humans domesticated dogs from grey wolves? Dogs are not natural animals. We domesticated them down from wolves. By breeding them with other canines.
Oh, look.
There's a wall. And there's another wall.
There's another one. These are the ruins of west of Sallochy, although there is really much left of them now. And this would have been where the estate workers would have been housed, I would imagine.
I think you're thinking way too far ahead. Those are very, 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 very old houses.
400 or 500 years old?
Something like that.
We're talking about 16th century there.
That'll be the 1500s.
15th, 16th century.
Tail end of the Middle Ages.
Yeah, that's when they were here. Rob Roy time.
Wasn't Rob Roy 1700s?
But they had sort of like people on this land from before that. I mean, these have been settled since like the 11th and the 12th century.
These houses strike me more as the houses of the old Scots that used to live in the land. That's where the door was.
That's well overgrown.
I'm counting 5 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 4. 5 at the back there. I suppose that makes 6 then, does it?
What do you call them in Scotland when it's a wee group of houses like that? We don't call them hamlets here, that's only in England.
Well, it's too small to be a village. Settlement, camp.
This is definitely the side of a house, I think.
I feel like that's the most intact wall out of all of it. Thing is, but you'd have to try and decipher what they were speaking to you in, because back then they spoke that really weird kind of medieval English.
Yeah.
Or Gaelic.
Gaelic, aye.
Probably didn't have coffee at that time.
Aye, they did.
Did we?
The ancient Egyptians drank coffee.
There you go there.
Or was it the Egyptians? Aye, it was the Egyptians. They drank hot chocolate as well.
I just know coffee's been around for a long, long time. So tea.
Right, who would like a piece of bannock?
Bannock bread, don't mind if I do. Oh, for those of you that don't know, bannock bread is a traditional kind of Scottish bread that the cattle drovers used to eat when they were droving cattle through the Highlands to go to England, and they also used to eat smoked venison. And it's traditional for a Scotsman always to carry a flask of whiskey, but we don't have whiskey, so, you know.
We're old man's beer.
And for those of you that aren't yet aware of the difference, that's whiskey with a Y, not whiskey with an E, because whiskey with an E is more like bourbon.
Yeah.
Whiskey, which the Scots invented, like many other things.
And I've said it before, but this really is a lovely wee trail. If anybody's in the area and you get a chance, you should come up, because it's so peaceful and quiet, and it's so colourful as well, even at this time of year.
There's the season to do a jobby, fa la 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 la. Dinner. Who did a big toadie all over the grass? Everywhere looks all brown. Any bet says that during the filming of this video, many households across the planet right now are partying. Probably either they don't like it or they're loving it and they're really drunk right now.
Because
I have a friend in London. Well, he's gone to London at the moment. He's from here, but he's gone to London for Christmas. Oh, look, some people coming up the trail.
and here we are, folks. So it's back where we started.
That's us for today. Come full circle. We're going to head back over to the car park now. So I really hope you enjoyed this lovely wee trail with us on Christmas Day, which we really enjoyed. It's a very different Christmas Day, but we thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've never tried mint chocolate chip and salmon. Does that work?
I have no idea. We'll let you find out.
Someday.
I feel like that's a bit of a weird one. I've eaten fish fingers and custard.
Anyway, we hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Enjoy your dinner. We're off to get ours, so happy rainbows from me.
Cheery pipping fart faces.
And by the time you see this, it'll probably be just before New Year.
Or after.
Or after.
I was a bit of a reluctant growl.
I was a reluctant girl.
Right, come on, let's get you back.